One of the other things I wanted to draw your attention to that was in that Google Classroom is a poster. And I want to take you step by step through the poster because these numbers are how I'm going to give feedback to you. I'm not going to say that you have an A on this or you have a B on this. I'm going to say you have a 3 is what you really want to have. Or I might give you a 2 or a 1 or even a 4. But I want you to have access to this so you know what these numbers are. And if you're in my classroom, I have 3 of these posters hanging in my room. First of all, the top number is a 4. And you need to understand that in the first marking period, I don't give any 4s. And that's because a 4 is, as you can see right here, mastery proven over time. And if you are in the first 9 weeks with me, you have not had enough time to show me advanced mastery. When we get into the second marking period, I will tell you more about advanced. What you do want to do is get as many 3s as you can. 3s is you have mastery, or the word that the Common Core uses, you are proficient in the skill. So if I ever give you a 3, like whenever I grade a Maven card, if you get a 3 in Skyward for that, you did exactly what you were expected to do. You have mastered that for that particular lesson, which is wonderful. Many people will get 2s, either once in a while or sometimes in the beginning we get a lot of 2s. It's because you're starting to get it but need more practice. It's called approaching. When you get a 2, it doesn't mean that you have failed. It means you have maybe part of the skill but not completely the skill. And so that 2, usually I will give you some feedback to say also, oh, well, look, you're forgetting this, or you're forgetting this, or next time add this. So just realize 2s are not terrible in the beginning of the year at all. If we're still getting 2s at the end of the year, that's when there's a huge, huge concern. 1s. A lot of people think 1s are absolutely horrible and the worst thing in the world. But a 1 just means it's not yet. The power of yet does mean you will eventually get it if you keep trying. But realize a 1 doesn't mean that you're horrible or anything like that. If you get a 1 in the very beginning of the very first time I'm grading Maven, it could be like a L2, which is language second skill. If you get a 1 for that, you might have forgotten a period. You might have forgotten a capital letter. Maybe it isn't a complete sentence. Maybe you didn't have or didn't even get in and do the Maven card. So definitely not yet because I can't see where you're at. So again, to recap on that, the most important and the goal that you want to go for is the 3s showing mastery. It is imperative and good. The cool thing about it though is even if you get a lower score, the nice thing about standards-based grading is it's not an average of everything that you have done over time. It's usually looking and seeing what you've been most consistent with most recently. So if you get a 1 the very first time we start doing scores, and then those 1s you get better at it and they turn to 2s, that's good. I'm not going to average the 1 and the 2 together. If you're at the place you're consistently getting 2s, you'd be more at a 2. And then we move from those 2s hoping to get you to the 3s. And once you get to the place you're consistently getting 3s, I don't even look at those 1s and 2s anymore. If I had to give you a score for a marking period, and your most recent scores are 3s and you're very consistent about it, you're going to get a 3 for that marking period. Hope this helps.